Hey guys, Remy Maya here, founder of Max Your Gym, and today I am with Darlene. How is it going, Darlene?
Great.
So Darlene is our enrollment coach at Max Your Gym, right? Could you please introduce yourself, Darlene, and explain what you do at Max Your Gym?
Yes, I'm Darlene Loves, and I have been working with Remy for quite a few months now. I think we're going on 9 months. And I have conversations with gym owners to see if we're a right fit for them, they're a right fit for us, and then we do an enrollment process. We don't believe in selling. We believe in enrolling people into their dreams. So we want to have your dreams come true as a gym owner. So that's what we do. We help you have your dreams come true.
Yeah, so you're speaking with gym owners, but also once they are within the program, you're also a coach for them, right? We do group coaching calls. You also actually coach on a one-on-one level, right? Could you explain what you do here?
Yeah, so I also, so once you're in part of our Max Out Your Gym family, then I help you hone your skills, your enrollment skills, so that you can enroll people into their dreams. So somebody wants to lose, 20 pounds or 50 pounds or 100 pounds, then you can help them do that if they're a right fit. And they, we go through the whole process on how to do that and how to have a conversation with someone so that you can feel comfortable enrolling them.
Yeah, so it's not like we teach you something that is different compared to what we do. Actually, we teach you what we do, right?
Exactly. It's the same process that I use and that Remy uses when he's speaking to people. If they're a right fit for us, it's exactly the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. Great. And so I wanted to, interview my team members, right? Because actually, I don't think that we did that too often, right? And so Darlene is one of our team members, and we're going to do like a series of different Facebook Lives where we're gonna speak about reopening gyms, right? So now gyms are starting to reopen, but the truth is that people are still in fear, right? People are still in scarcity, right? And so we can say that approximately between 5 to 25% of your previous members will not come back, right? Probably 15, 20%, at least we can say, will not come back. Why is that? Well, it's either they found another solution that could be working out from home, because actually they saw that that would be possible for them to do it. There could be not doing anything at all because they just lost motivation. There could be go to, I don't know, Planet Fitness at $10 a month instead of, your membership at $150 or $200 a month. And so 20% of your previous members will not come back. So it means that, well, we have to attract new clients, right? And we have to be able to sell them a 150 or even 200 or even 250 membership, right? And so how do we do that, right? While we're still experiencing the pandemic that caused actually an economic crisis, right? So how do we do that? How do we charge this kind of high ticket membership, right? 200, 250, even 300, 400, 500 a month memberships. How do we do that during a crisis? Right? So that's what we're going to talk about today with Darlene. Right, Darlene, do you agree with that? People being in scarcity right now, experiencing a lot of fears?
Yeah, a lot of people are, for sure.
Yeah.
And things, it's like everything. There's always a wave of something, and I've been around for 48 years and I've seen a lot of waves in the world. We had one 2007 or 8, mainly in the US, and everything's back up again. So, and there's a lot of people that have gotten really creative. And so they're also, going to be looking for a new gym, or they might be looking for, to get healthy, once it's all over, there's going to be a lot of people out there that have actually gained a lot of weight during COVID. They're going to be looking for a gym after this.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, guys, I see that some gym owners are live with us right now. Guys, if you have questions about sales, now is a great time to do it. Ask us any questions you may have about sales, on how to enroll people on the one. So we're speaking in USD here, right? 150, 200, 250, 300, even 400, 500 a month memberships, right? How do we do that? So I just did an interview recently with Josh. Right now, Josh is enrolling everybody, right? So he just relaunched his marketing campaign just a week ago. So he got 8 new members. So sure, the sample is not that big, right? It's just 8 people, but still, right? Enrolling 8 people out of 8 shows, right? So probably that in 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks is not gonna keep that 100% enrollment rate, but I'm sure that he can keep 95% enrollment rate, right? So how do we have this kind of enrollment rate? You know, if you say that to some gym owners, they're gonna be like, "Ah, oh, come on, you know, it's not possible. It's too good to be true." We do it. You know, I spoke with Mark yesterday. Mark was like, "Yeah, I'm very close to the 100% enrollment rate as well." And we have many gym owners within the program that are doing that, right? I can look at our clients' CRM, right? I can look at their scheduling rate, their show up rate, their enrollment rate, what's going on with their campaign. And so I see what's going on. And so we do have, you know, gym owners having this kind of enrollment rate, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. And Josh right now is at 100%. So how is that possible, Darlene?
Well, it's possible because we give you the tools to do it. Yeah. And we give you, I mean, it's like, I think Remy, you spoke with Lauren on the mindset, you know, that's the first thing. Like, I feel like confidence, people buy you more than they buy anything else. So if you show up confident and caring, and you have a, you know, you help give them clarity on where they are right now, where they're going to go with you, and take that journey with them. And you're going to hold them by the hand. They know they're not going to be by themselves. And you can have that carrying that certainty, that confidence, that clarity with them. That's what they're going to, that's what they want. They want someone, you know, in this world of uncertainty right now, especially right now more than ever, but in a regular world, there's a lot of uncertainty. And so it's really nice and refreshing. And we've heard this from our clients, either when they enter Max Out Your Gym or when they're enrolling their own people, how it's so nice to have something that is certain, something that is really clear and replicatable, that they can just take and they can use it to support the people out there that they want to serve. So many, one thing I'm really excited, I get really excited about is when I'm on the phone with a gym owner and they have just like reached the end, like they're just feeling like that, you know, no one teaches anyone how to run a business. You might be really super great at what you do in the gym, but have you been taught how to be a business person? There's a difference there. And knowing that the Max Out Your Gym system, I think, is over delivers. Like it's like the best. If I wanted to open up a gym today, I would get the Max Out Your Gym system. I would enroll, and then I could open up a successful gym.
You used to be a fitness trainer, by the way, right? At the time, right?
Yeah. I was a fitness trainer for 10 years, and then in the nutrition field for another 10.
Yeah.
And everything I've learned in Max Out Your Gym, I'm like, whoa, I wish I had this. I wish I had this, because I probably would still be in business today and probably owning some gyms.
Yeah, wasn't it? So you spoke about that care, that love, actually, I would say, right? This kind of energy. You spoke about this. Also, you spoke about the structure, right? And really, there are those two things: that feminine energy, right? I would say, with the care, with the love, with the empathy, with the compassion, and the structure of the sales process, right? It's also important to follow the steps, right? And so if you can bring those two things, you're gonna crush it, and that's how you get this kind of crazy enrollment rates, kind of like too good to be true enrollment rates. But I mean, our gym owners are doing it, right? Let's speak about the caring and the loving energy, and then we'll speak about the structure, darling. What can you say about this caring energy that we need to have when we do our calls or consultations at the gym?
Yeah. Well, first of all, we don't enroll anyone who we don't feel has a caring heart. So that is one of our, we can't teach that. We can't teach you to care about your clients. I mean, that's just not teachable. You can't teach someone to have empathy for another person.
And actually, that's one of the conditions, right? To be invited into the Max Arthur Gym program. We ask you on a scale from 1 to 10, how much do you care for your members? If you don't tell us 12 here, we don't invite you. Right? You're not part of the. You're not gonna be part of the Max Arthur Gym tribe. Right?
Yeah.
So that's one of the conditions. We want to make sure that you care, because otherwise you're not gonna be successful.
Yeah, I've never enrolled anyone who, and I don't think Remy is. I've listened to a lot of his calls and learned a lot from him too. Neither of us, like, that is like our number one. This person has to be caring. This person has to care about, like, we can't teach that. And I think that's the first thing, that going into this, the most important thing, I mean, the structure to me is secondary. The most important part of any enrollment process, enrolling anyone, including, let's take this down to a very small level. If you have children and you want to get them to brush their teeth, there's a structure to brushing the teeth, but you have to really care about them. You have to let them know, well, I care about you and I would like your teeth to last so you don't have any problems, so you don't have any pain. There's that caring side of you. And the way that I've always felt like when I'm speaking to someone, I'm always coming from that place. This could be, what if this was my best friend? What if this was my brother, my sister, someone that is in my family, my mother, my father? Would I care if their business succeeds? Because what I believe is, your business succeeds when you care, but also when your clients are served at a very high level. So when and when you're talking to them, that if you're speaking to a dad who's really overweight, and that he could have a heart attack if he doesn't lose the weight, you're not just affecting him, but you're affecting, maybe he's got 3 kids and a wife that he's supporting, and he wants to be around for his grandkids, or, a woman, the same thing. So that's the first thing, that before you even go into a conversation, who is this person in front of you? They're a person. And I think we can objectify people in so many ways. But when someone gets in a conversation with you, I think that's, I hear so much about other programs and stuff, and they seem so detached in a lot of ways. And we're starving, especially now more than ever, we're starving for someone to care about us. We want to matter in the world. And so when you're talking to someone and you can talk to them from that frame of mind, that you care about this person, that you love this person, that you want nothing more than to help them make their dreams come true. Because when they lose weight, when they get fit, they're more confident, they're able to go out there and be more loving and kind in the world too. So we're just creating this sense of unity and connection within the world. That's what this empathy in an enrollment process is about. I mean, I'm genuinely caring about every person that I'm enrolling or that I'm coaching or any of that. It's just all heart.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to love them enough already, right? That you can believe in them so that you can see the higher version of themselves. And so that you could see, I would say, even the divine in them, right? And so you really want to be here for them, you know, take a stand for them, right? Because you care so much about them and their family, and also on the impact they could have on their community, right? So you want to like care about this, and so you want to have high intention about the impact that this person can have, right? But low attachment to the outcome, meaning low attachment to like making the sale or not, you know, low attachment to the money, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It isn't about the money. I mean, but because number one, it is about the money and it isn't about the money. And I'll tell you what I mean by that, because the truth is like I always say money is just a resource. It's just an energy resource. And so whenever we put into something, we value it. So it's more about the person that's, you know, first you want to work with the person. I mean, that's like, do you like this person? Will he or she fit into the culture of your gym? That's number one, what we teach at Max Out Your Gym. You know, this is a choice. This is your choice first. This is your business. This is your house. Who are you going to let into it? Right. And then once you have the person in front of you that you want to serve, when they invest in themselves, it's about them. It's not about you. Yeah. So that's why you can just think it's when they put their energy, their resources, that's like a signature for commitment. So it's about them. You're going to benefit from it for sure. And you need to, because there has to be an energy exchange of resources, or else you'll get resentful and you'll feel like you're doing something for free. And that's not, you know, that's not good. It needs to be an equal exchange. But to keep in mind that you're not going after this person to sell them. You're going after them. If you can help them enroll in their dreams, done. Help them. Yes, and if you can't, then you wish them the best, because that's loving them too.
Yes. So basically, in other words, don't give a shit about the money. Don't give a shit if they're enrolled or not, right? Because you care about the money, but do give a shit about them, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
If we have to recap. So that was for the caring, loving energy, where we want to bring, you know, compassion, empathy, right? But also we need to follow a certain structure. Let's speak about that structure, darling.
Yeah. So I like to think of it like this, and this is in my feminine way, and I teach women, you know, about using their feminine in business. But so this is how I explain it. The picture, imagine a picture. You're going to paint a picture. The picture is like the caring energy. It's the creative energy. And it's the energy that, you know, you want to connect with this person. It's connecting. The framework is the frame around the picture. And you know, if you've ever seen a picture with or without a frame on a picture just makes it pop. I mean, it makes it feel elegant. It makes it feel great. It's important to have that framework, because not only is it so easy and repeatable, and you'll always get those steps that you can add your intuition in. It's just so wonderful. But it's also teachable. So maybe you're enrolling people right now, but eventually maybe you want to teach others to do that. So once you know that you have a coach inside of your some really amazing, happy person that loves people, right? And you want to put them in that position of an enrollment coach. Well, guess what? You have a system, a framework to do that. They have their caring heart, they add that, they've got a structure, bam, it's repeatable. All day long, every day. Remy uses the same one, I use the same one, and when you enroll, we help you do the same as well.
Yeah. So let's speak real quick about this structure. So the first step, so it's basically 5 steps, right? The first step is that you want to build a rapport, right? You want to have rapport with your prospect. Then the second step is that you want to ask about the hell that they are into. You want to ask them about basically their pain points, right? What's not working for them with their fitness, with their health, with their energy levels, with their confidence, right? Then you want to speak about their goals, right? What would heaven look like for them, right? So that we create a gap between that hell and that heaven, right? Then you want to size them up, right? So you want to make sure that actually they are a fit for your beautiful tribe, they are a fit for your awesome program, right? That they're going to be a great members, and that they're going to get the results and that they're going to have fun with the other members. We want to make sure that they have the right mindset, that they are going to do the work, get the results, and have the right mindset. Because if you don't, otherwise, if you invite someone that is not the right fit, it's kind of like cancer. It's gonna like contaminate the rest of your tribe. You know what I mean? Like, so you want to protect your tribe, right? So this is the size up, right? And then we're going to outline the benefits of the solution, right? So now we're going to speak about the solution. So that's step 4, and then finally step 5. Now is the time to unlock the price, right? They didn't know the price before this step, and now finally we unlock the price. Why do we do it only then? Well, because we needed to first know if they would be a fit for the program, if we wanted to invite them, and then we wanted to explain what was the program, because why would you give the price if they don't even understand what the program is, right? And then finally we give them the price, right? So those are the 5 main steps, right? Darlene, what would you have to say about those 5 steps?
Yeah.
And why they are so important and to follow with this specific order?
Well, what psychologically we found through science, right, is that people, if they don't feel some sense of pain, they rarely will take any action. So the first thing you want to do, I mean, obviously you want to build that connection with them, because that's the first report. But then, like Remy said, you have to find out what's going on in the world. What does the world look like right now? Every single one of us has wants more of something because of some pain or some, it's desire and the lack of something, right? Yep. So we have to know where they are. Where are they? Can we help them? That's the first thing. Can we help them? And so I think that's the hardest part I have found for myself and for many of clients throughout the years. It's hard to uncover the pain, because then you've got to get them to experience it, to feel it. What is their life going to be like if they keep going down this road? So if you say, hey, I'm going to help you, but why do you need it so bad? Their why has to be big, and people are driven by their whys.
Yeah.
When they know that is why they, they're like, I'm afraid I'm going to have a heart attack. I'm afraid I'm not going to be around. I'm afraid I can't even walk up the stairs. I can't undo my bra. I can't, there's a lot of things that really leads to really emotional pain. And generally people are not sharing that pain with anyone. These are the closet pains they don't even share with their spouse. And what I find that when I had this switch, when I realized like I could be their biggest advocate, I could be their biggest cheerleader, their support system, because I'm an impartial party, they open up and we create this connection that's unlike anything. Now I love that part, but we have to know where they are, right? Then of course, the second thing, we love to hear about their dreams. That's the next part, right? We have to see like how far away are they from their dream? And the farther they are, the more motivated and inspired that they are going to be, because motivation comes from inside. It doesn't come from the outside. I can't motivate you. I can support you, but you got to have it. And they're going to keep thinking that once that they feel that pain, they're going to think that, they're going to feel that every time that they decide to what's their commitment level. When they hear that gap and you put it on the platter, because they've ignored the mirror. They've ignored a lot of the pain. They don't want to look at it. And then we help them look at it because it's there. And we're talking about the elephant in the room, how grateful they are because someone is helping them. Then we can go through, the rest of the process is, let's just say it's a lot more simple, but we got to get to that first. That's like the big chunk for sure. And that's why I feel like you need a coach, and everything I've ever accomplished came from a coach, because that I needed that person to be impartial. It wasn't like a friend who tries to minimize something, minimize the pain. No, I need to see it so I can move past it.
Yeah, and you were saying people are not looking at the mirror. So that could mean that they don't look at their own truth, their own reality. But also it could mean really, literally, they don't look at themselves in the mirror. I actually, right now, I'm doing sales calls, right, for my own fitness offer. Recently, I spoke with a guy. He told me that even when he's alone at home, he is wearing a t-shirt because he doesn't want to look at himself in the mirror, right? Even when he's alone at home, right? So yeah, it could mean they don't want to look at their truth, but also literally, they don't want to look at themselves in the mirror. So we were saying that the third step, right, is to size them up, right? Just to make sure that they are a fit for the program and a fit for the membership, a fit for your tribe, basically, right? Yeah. But actually, the steps before that, we already size them up actually with those steps, the steps that are before that. Because if it's true, if they don't have a problem, when it's gonna be time to actually do the work, if they don't have a problem, they're not gonna do the work. So it's important for you to know that they have a freaking problem, and that it's not just, oh, I need to lose 5 pounds or 10 pounds or 50 pounds or 20 pounds because I think it's cool. No, it's not because of that. It's because there is a deeper reason behind it. There is a real why behind it, and you need to get to know that. You need to get to know this why, right? You need to understand what's going on. Why do they want to actually lose the weight? It's not lose 20 pounds because they want to lose 20 pounds. There is many reasons behind it. And also, it's important for us to know their goals, because same people without a dream, they are not going to follow through. So it's important for you to know their dreams. And it's part of the size up process, right? You want to know their pain, you want to know their dream, so that you know that they are going to follow through or not, right? If they don't have pain and if they don't have a dream, they are probably not going to follow through, and you shouldn't invite them into your program, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, I mean, it's the same with, I've had to turn people away at that could be max out your gym clients are like, oh yeah, I'm doing good. I'm just, and they just make it nonchalantly, and they don't want to share, their pain. I mean, it is vulnerable. It is hard for us to share pain sometimes, but it's the only way you're going to get out of hell is to admit you're in hell.
Yeah.
You know, because you are in there. You're just trying to mask it with food. You're trying to mask it with anything that can get you out of feeling emotion. You know, shopping, or, you know, like not looking at looking at TV. That's a good one. So yeah, so I think that then once you come to the unveiling or uncovering, unlocking, the investment, it is an investment. It is an investment for them. And when they invest, when they're committed and coachable and decisive, and they're ready to step into their dream, to make that dream a reality, not just like some great idea, the investment, and just speaking to this from just a small way, the more they invest, the more committed they are going to be. Because the less they do,
and the better results.
Yeah.
And the better results they'll get. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they will show up.
Yeah.
I guarantee if I buy some ebook or watch a YouTube video, I'm not as invested because that's free.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have to have a big why.
Pepe, Izzy, Zach, Janice, Gary, Devin, you guys that are watching us live right now, don't hesitate to ask questions to Darlene or to me. Right, it's a great opportunity to learn about sales here. Darlene, let's speak about the importance of asking bold and I would say even brutal questions to the prospects with love, with care, but bold, brutal questions so that we can make them see their own truths that they hide from themselves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are the hard questions. And it's amazing when you do ask them, like, how is this affecting your life? How is it affecting your family every day?
Mm-hmm.
How is it affecting you at work? I mean, confidence level, or the fact that, you know, you have to get bigger clothes, or you have to, you know, how does it affect you? They say that people that are more fit make more money, you know, because their confidence level goes up. Again, it's all about the way you feel about yourself is everything. And so if you can help them feel better about themselves, you know, by asking those big, bold questions, you're going to feel more of a connection right away. It's not going to be like some surface, oh yeah, this is a great idea, isn't it? To get fit today. No, it's like, how is this affecting you? Is it worse in the middle of the night?
And yeah, how is it impacting you, and who else is it impacting?
Yeah. Yeah. How does you know, I've heard from on a different call, but just how the guy's child, like, he couldn't go and do the things with his kid that he wanted to do. And so, like, that totally, that's a disconnect with you and your children. And not only that, but your eating habits and your lack of exercise is also training your kids. Kids watch everything you do more than they do what you tell them to do. So if you're just eating potato chips and whatever people eat that's really bad for them, you know, drinking beer a lot or whatever, and that your child sees that, well, guess what? So we have to ask that, like, who else is this affecting? How is this keeping you up at night? Is this affecting your wife? Is this affecting your husband? Is this affecting? And then once you've got those big, bold, you know, questions out there, as you're doing it, of course you're saying, may I ask, you know, can I ask, how is this? You know, what does that feel? You know, where do you feel that in your body? You know, you know, taking that away from my life. That's when you know it's the thing they're just not looking in the mirror about. So you're just giving them a mirror with big, bold questions, loving. That's how you love someone. You love someone more when you ask them the big, bold questions.
And it's true. Right now, I'm doing consultations calls, for my own fitness offer. People are telling me that they are sharing those things with me and only me, right? They didn't tell their husband, they didn't tell their wife, they didn't tell their best friends, they didn't tell their family, they didn't tell their kids, they didn't tell anyone except me, right? Because I've been able to have, I would say, the balls to ask those questions, and also the love, the care to ask those questions, right? You need to have the courage to ask those bold questions with love, right?
Yeah.
And so the goal is to dive deeper and deeper and deeper, right? Because at the beginning, they're going to stay like surface level, right? They're going to say, oh yeah, I just want to lose 20 pounds. That's it. They're going to stay surface level. Okay. And then you ask why, and then we dive deeper, right? And so at the end, if you do a good job at it, I have people telling me, hey, I haven't been intimate with my husband for a year now. I'm so stressed out and anxious that he's gonna either cheat on me or leave me. Those are the consequences. This is the truth. Those are the consequences of the truth, the emotional consequences of the truth.
Oh yeah.
And actually, before that, before that, we were only doing it in the dark for 5 years. Yeah, so now it's not just about losing pounds. Now it's about actually saving the relationship with the husband, while that lady has a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old. You know what I mean? So now it's about actually saving a family, I would say, and not just losing pounds. Right? I have another guy that told me, hey, since my 5-year-old daughter has been born, we didn't do anything during the weekends, nothing. Because the guy actually is saying to his wife and his 2 little daughters that he's too tired. Actually, he told me, Remy, it's not true. I'm not too tired. It's just I'm not confident to go outside, and so that other people look at me and my body. It's just a confidence issue. I'm not too tired, but that's what I tell them. So this guy is lying to his wife, and this guy is lying to his 2 little daughters. And so he's not doing anything. He didn't do anything for 5 years during the weekend with his family. Meaning that his 2 little daughters don't know what it is to actually have fun with daddy. Shit, shit. And so now I care about the guy, but also I care about the wife, and now I care about the 2 little daughters. I want their daddy to have fun with them, So now it's not just about enrolling that guy into his dream, but like enrolling the whole family into like a beautiful life, you know what I mean? And so what are the consequences of, this guy not doing shit with his family for 5 years? Well, the wife leaving him, like he needs to step up, he needs to wake up. And so you need to be the one, shaking him or shaking her, like, come on, like, wake up, like you need to wake up now, you know what I mean? Another example, I have another lady that told me that she was stuck with her career because she wanted to become a manager, right? But she didn't have the leadership for it because she was not confident in her body. And so actually she has been stuck for 10 years, right? With the same job while she should have progressed, right, with her career. And so she told me that because she's not progressing, she's losing 30K a year, right? And it has been 10 years. So $30,000 times 10 years, the cost of her, not doing anything about her health and her fitness already is 300K, right? And so when at the end you tell them, hey, the cost for you to reach your dream body and your dream life is only 250 USD a month, compared to the 300K that she already lost, it's a freaking bargain, right? When you say, hey, it's only 250 a month, and so that you're gonna have your intimacy back with your husband, so that you know you don't have that stress of him leaving you. It's a bargain. And when you say to that guy that is not doing anything with his family for 5 years, that he will have the confidence back so that he can have quality moments with his family, it's only $250 to have that amount. It's a bargain. So that's why you need to ask those bold, deep questions, right? So that they connect to their truth, and so that they connect to the emotional consequences of the truth. What's going to happen in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years if you continue like this? Right? Those are the consequences of their current situation, of the shit show that they are into, right? They need to connect to those consequences. And then if they connect to it, the price you're going to give them is going to be priceless compared to like the transformation they can get.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so that's how you have a 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, even 100% enrollment rate. Sounds maybe too good to be true, but our gym owner clients at Max Arthur Gym are doing it right now. Look at the interview I just did with Josh a few days ago. He's doing it right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Because, you know, this isn't about, you know, Max Out Your Gym is so different because this isn't about you owning a gym. This is about you owning a body and life transformation center. It's a totally different world to live in. And in that world, people want to be a part of that world because all they ever hear is gym memberships. You know, and if you just want a regular gym, well, you could pay $10 a month or $20 a month or $30 a month, US. But if you want to be a part of a transformation center, that feels so much more like powerful. And yeah, I want to step into that. So that's why we change things.
Yeah, actually, so we have a whole team of, of consultants at Max Arthur Gym, right? Darlene is one of them. She's the enrollment coach. But we have a whole team. It's not just me. I'm not the only coach. I'm not the only consultant, of course, right? And so one of them, Mark, who is a CrossFit gym owner in Texas, actually just told us recently during a group coaching call that we had with our clients, that just because he changed the branding and the name of his gym, he got a bunch of leads, a bunch of new clients, right? The only thing he did actually was to change Solar CrossFit to Solar Holistic Health. And now that's it, you become a transformation center. Of course, you have to be able to like deliver on it, and we show you how to do that right with the Max Arthur Gym program. But just by changing, how you communicate and becoming a body transformation center, and not just a gym where you provide a facility with equipment and some coaching for the workouts, but where you actually provide other services that they actually need to get the results, then you're going to attract people like crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think that this was, it's great. I mean, if you ever have any questions, feel free to put in the comments in below. Even if you're watching this later and you're like, hey, I need to know more, because we do want to help you. We want to help you take your business and your clients to the next level. I mean, we think it about like this, like you become more successful, we're touching those lives too, indirectly. And that's why we do what we do, because we want you to be successful. We want your family and your life to be phenomenal, to be an amazing gym life and body transformation center owner. And that helps us help transform bodies and lives. So it's a win-win for everyone. Your success is our success.
Exactly. So guys, we've been live for 45 minutes now. We cannot teach you everything in 45 minutes, right? We have many hours of videos, right, within our online course, where we dive much deeper, you know, into this topic, right? Sales. We also do group coaching calls once a week. You're also going to work with me. You're going to work with Darlene. Here, you know, like it's just the tiny tip of the iceberg here, right? This 45 minutes that we just spent together. If you really want to improve your enrollment rate, your closing rate. We don't like to use closing as a term because we are not really closing people. We are like enrolling them into their dreams, but the closing rate, the sales rate, whatever you want to call it, we like to call it the enrollment rate. If you want to have like 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, even 100% enrollment rate, then, you know, I just posted in the comments below the link to our calendar. Just schedule a call, right? You're going to speak with either Darlene or myself, right? And we'll just see if you could be a fit for the program. So here there is no pressure, because if you're not a fit, we're not even going to make you an offer, right? So no pressure here. We're just going to chat for like 45 minutes to 1 hour, just to get to know you and see if you could be a fit, see if we can help you. If we can help you, we make you an offer. If we cannot, then, you know, we just shake hands and we remain friends, and that's it. There is no pressure with that call. We're not gonna close you at all, right? There is no pressure whatsoever. Just click on the link that I posted in the comments, schedule a call with either Darlene or myself, and let's see if we can change your business and change your life. Thank you so much, Darlene.
Thank
for
you.
all your
Thank
insights.
you.
Bye-bye,
Yeah.
guys. Chat soon.
Bye.